How does your partnership handle personnel changes and leadership?
Well, I think when we look at personnel changes, we look at how we do hiring of key positions. We have inclusive policies and practice. We get broad ranging groups to participate in the process. So it's not all just city. It may be community members. It may be a partner organizations that participate in hiring, contracting, looking sure that we're getting multiple voices as part of our policy and practice. We have open community forums and meetings to talk about positions and opportunities that are going to be coming up so that we get community feedback. We have city council meetings where we address issues and topics. Community members are informed and allowed to give feedback and comment on. All of those are the different ways that I think we're addressing this.
Nice. Okay. Is there an ongoing partnership or does it have an ending date?
No, I think all of our community work is ongoing. You're always looking for ways to address areas or ways that you didn't perform the way that you wanted or address those particular issues. Evaluation again tells you that what you've done well or what you need to change and do differently. All those things contribute to the practices and policies and procedures that you have in place as an organization.
That makes
Constant
sense.
feedback. Constant
Have
feedback.
your Ooh, true. Yeah. I think that's probably a theme that I've heard throughout all three of my interviews is like everything comes back to that communication point of like,
Yep.
if there's an issue, then let's communicate. Let's come back to what is our common agenda. Let's make sure that we're all on the right track. So that makes sense.
Really important.
How have your partnerships transitioned?
Well, again, I think you learn as you go and you get feedback on who's at the table or who needs to be at the table or what you're doing well. When you get that feedback that this worked well and effectively, so you know that you continue what you're trying to do, the way you're trying to do it, for ever evolving change and growth and being strategic about that, as well as having a thick skin to be able to hear what you haven't done well. And that's hard for sometimes for organizations and individuals to receive that feedback. And so you have to just have constant, again, there's that theme again, communication and evaluation and feedback and being flexible and adaptable to change.
That's good. What happens when a partnership ends?
Well, hopefully the work was accomplished and both sides or the groups involved were able to achieve success and you move on to the next one. And so the challenge becomes if one group or one part of does not get out of it what they want or need. So that's the opportunity for growth.
That's good. I like that. I think I actually was reading that in one of my resources. They were talking about how even the end of a partnership is an opportunity to grow and recognize what you did well and recognize what you can do better next time.
Right. That's
really
the
cool.
key. Yeah.
Okay, this is yeah. Okay, I have one final question. It's my favorite question to ask aside from the accountability one. Is what is your favorite part of your job? Doing the work that you do.
Well, it's about the people that you're working with to help and support and create change for. As I shared with you in the opening, my passion at this point is for Black kids and their families I'm unapologetic about that. We need to really look at the plight of Black communities, Black families, and Carter change for um, access, hope, aspiration with results. And so other groups have come into America, into our communities, and been able to achieve a level of success that hasn't happened in Black communities in a sufficient enough, huge enough to change the conditions in Black communities. Majority of Black communities are considered poor and low income. And that has to be an intentional part of the work that we're doing to change that course, change that direction. And then when Black communities are successful, our entire world will be successful. And just really consistent about that message and importance of that work.